I thought there was a lot of positives. Two good teams that played with a lot of good pace, and Minnesota's. I think early on, I don't know if they were 21 or whatever they were ranked in the country, and I think we got votes. We both got votes going in, and they have 14 NHL draft choices. I mean, they're a highly skilled team. I think you'll see them get better and better as the year goes on, just like we will. And I certainly a split against them. I like a lot of positive things for sure for the weekend. Listen, I mean, they're a good hockey team. I mean, and I thought both games were very good. I mean, we came from behind the first night, and then the second night we're ahead. They come from behind, so you have to learn and move forward. I'm more disappointed in the penalties we took after watching the film. We didn't give ourselves, even in the first 6 minutes of the second period, the game's 2-0, and we take 4 minutes. In the first 6. So you give them the momentum and they score a goal. And then next thing you know, they believe where you could have, and then you get up 3-1 and you take another penalty. And so we have to learn that, that we cannot run to the box. You can't take 7 penalties, 14 minutes in power plays for a team that's highly skilled. And that's what you're going to see in our conference and expect to win games. So some nights you'll get away with it and majority of times you're not. So that's the learning curve. And again, you're proud that we came back Friday night, and and then the other side of it, you look and say, let's learn from not having a lead and keeping the lead. For sure. I mean, it's a 60-minute game, so you have to compete for that 60 minutes, and you're going to have lulls, and you're going to have ups and downs throughout the game, and there's going to be adversity, and you're going to have to find a way to fight through things as the game goes on, and I think it's early. We just need to learn that now. Like, again, Friday night, loved our compete and loved the way we stayed with it and found a way. And then, you're on both sides of it. So you got to learn and you got to teach them. And they're saying all the right things. And you just got to, now we got to make sure when we're in that situation, we learn from it and we win games. I don't think so. I really don't. I mean, I could say the same thing about him. He had 4 defensemen, and if we expose them, then on Friday. So Bobby wants to say that. I can say that about his guys. So, I mean, he has a young team. We have a young group on the back end. So, I think it comes down to, the penalties really, really changed the game for us. And our PK just didn't get the job done. Got it done on Friday night, didn't on Saturday. But we put ourselves in that position with some hooking penalties and some, stick infractions that are going to get called. So we have to learn that for sure. Well, I just think, Chris was moving his feet. I think he was shooting the puck and Chris has to produce for us. I mean, that whole line was good the whole weekend, and we need more production now from other guys. And but certainly, if I looked at just that whole line, they did their job, and they didn't get scored on, and they scored. So if you look at it from that end of it, there's always room for improvement, and that's through video and sitting with them individually. But I thought they did a great job, doing what they need to do for this hockey team, and that's produce. And now what you're going to see is teams are all they're going to know now. The video goes out and everybody knows who the best guys are. And coaches are smart. Coaches are going to watch. And I know Danton Cole very well from Michigan State. He's a guy. He's a very detailed guy. He's going to watch and he's going to know. So we got to make our adjustments too. I thought Connor Mary was really good. I think his feet. I think he's, he gives us that element on the back end that, now you get 2 elite guys for me on the back end with him and Uner, and, but I liked his feet. I liked his smarts. I thought he was in the play. I thought Chad Sasaki was steady. I liked Rucker. I mean, I know he'd probably want that third one back, but he made some big saves over the weekend. And again, it's early. We have to tighten up like any other team would tell you, I'm sure. But, I thought a lot of guys were impressive. I mean, some guys that returned need to go to a different level, and that will be addressed too with them. Yeah, we're going to work the PK. The first goal they scored on the PK wasn't even a structural thing. That was a battle thing in front. So that will be addressed for sure, and that's a will. And it wasn't a structural thing. I think we'll work both things, the power play and the PK, for the next 2 weeks. I mean, because the game on Saturday night, there's 25 minutes in power special teams. So if that's the case coming again, we have to win those special team wars. And we did on Friday, we did on Saturday. So, and look at the scores. I'm hoping Uner will be closer, be ready to play, when we play. So that would be nice. I mean, not Uner, Blumenshine.
Like, oh my gosh.
Blumenshine. Yeah. So Blumenshine, I'm hoping he'll be ready to go. I'm hoping. And then Konzo, I think he's going to get reevaluated. And hopefully we'll get some good news, but I don't know yet. And then
Body, lower body?
he's lower.
Okay.
He's a lower body.
I thought maybe he was...
Yeah, that's in the conference, Jerry.
For the conference.
Yeah, I think that's great. I mean, well deserved. I mean, he had a great weekend. I mean, he's got 5 points in 2 games. And certainly could have had another one if he hits the empty net. I'm sure he wants that one back. But
Or any of the crossbars?
yeah, or any of the crossbars. So listen, he's a gifted young man. He's got a ton of skill. He's got an NHL release and a shot. And like I said, Chris, I'm real happy for him, and it's nice to see him get rewarded for that weekend. But we're going to need him throughout the entire year to produce like this. I mean, hopefully he can stay on that pace.